drop out, I think, really quick. All right. Jeez, can you? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I actually have to test. Let me test and see and make sure. But holy crow, 42 months. It's been a long time. I do need to get back into it. Let me make sure I can hear myself though. I can. Okay. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay. Good. I from the last time I streamed, I need to make sure the mic is very close to my mouth because this mic really sucks. Well, no, it's a very good mic. It's a dynamic mic, not a the other mic. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but it's not that one, which could pick up more. But I have been working, as you can see. I got some blue surroundings. I can put my hands up, and it's all around my hands. I can actually kind of show you how I set it up real quick. It's actually kind of the and I'll okay. But yeah, so basically what I did is I did a source clone. Oh, and all my things are, I need to go back through. So somehow all my commands I had through StreamBot or StreamerBot and Firebot are all gone. All gone. And I'm like, So I try to load them back up from these backups I do. Nothing. There's literally nothing. And I'm like, well, crap. That kind of sucks. Let me... Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. As you can see, if I go back and forth between the two... Kind of different, this other one. But if I go back and forth between the two, I use Advanced Scene Switcher to kind of go back and forth with me based off the mouse, which is kind of neat, I thought. So that I can, look some stuff up over here. And then when I'm done looking stuff up, I can go back over here. I do want to change the transition. And like I said, I did notice there is a slight difference. Don't want to do that. That's like the whole camera thing, and I think up that it's up to the left. Oh, hang on, I'm annoying the snap. Okay, so I should be. Yeah, if that gets annoying, just let me know. I'll switch some stuff around. But like I said, I thought it was kind of neat, so I can be working over here in Unreal, and then I can go back over here, and type in whatever questions, or I can look up whatever stuff, so you guys can all see what I'm doing, so I don't have to do it myself because I've tried that before and I forgot to switch it back. So there is that. And I've been working on this a little bit. Assets, would you like to? No. So, okay, so when you push play, I've been kind of working on this. So it looks a lot better. So if you watch his feet compared to how the ground moves, it's pretty good. Like I can crouch. I'm going to put that in quotes. As you can see, the camera moves up and down because I allowed it. If you look at the very top, it said uncrouch. So as I hold it down, it's sending a message saying, hey, you're crouched. And when I let go, it says, oh, you're uncrouched now. And I let go, so I'm not touching it. So it just only pops up once. So way over there. Okay, so blueprint, access none, trying to. B is crouching. So there's an issue with this. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Yeah, I guess we could push play again and see what happens. And we could crouch. Okay. There's none trying to read real property character movement in here. none. Okay, so what that's saying is even though it's working, there's an issue with it. Might have done. I have that set for later. Okay, so what we can do at least is set up. I think I do have crouch animations. And do I have crouch animations? Crouch, yep. We have a number of crouch animations. So you have the transition, so you have the idle transition to stand. So if we look at that, so you're you're already crouched and then you're gonna stand up. You're transitioning. A lot of these I actually don't care about. I can actually these any of the ones that have degrees on it I don't care about. So if we look at this, it's doing something, not exactly sure what, but yeah, we can delete all those, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. There we go. Oh yeah, so what that does, I forgot I could show you. I actually didn't. I can get those back. So if you go to that website, I actually didn't pop up. I should have made a new whole scene. As this specifically, which I probably basically, if you go to the site that I had linked, come on. Looks like I'm lagging very bad. Key max max FPS is 60. Okay, so that should have fixed the issue. It looks like I have to do it every single time now. Okay. But yeah, so if you use that D-Man, oh, nice. But yeah, with that, if you go to that website, actually want to know what, I can probably bring it over. I gotta find it right here. We'll just bring it over right here. So if you go to that website, microscape.cc, like CC, it'll go here, and then you could do this play beta from there. Okay. It's a neat little game. You can so if you go to your map has all pins. So if you want to mine, you have to figure out, oh, I can only mine, I think, copper. So you can go, oops, it's here. So you have to go, oh no, it's not right there. Where is it at? Hang on. Oh yeah, right here. We can go to the copper rock. You can go here. You click here, and then you'll start that activity, which means it'll take you, actually, so travel here. We can just travel. So you'll go to this little screen. That's your intermediate screen from your traveling. I don't know how I clicked all these. Now it's all highlighted. It takes a little bit. And then you'll come here, and then there's all this stuff on the map. There we go. That you can kind of click. You can do copper. You can mine. You can go to... so if you wanted to attack something, you can click attack. You can go attack chickens. You can do strength on chickens. You can do defense on chickens, or chickens and mice, really. And then as you level up, you can do more things. And this has probably been out for a while, at least. And if you actually look at the high scores, there's already people that are like almost max. I think 80 something is max. It's not 80, it's like 80. See how this is 88. So you can, try to get on the leaderboard, kind of. I seen this guy. I've seen him on there. I kind of lurked. Oh, I seen her. I lurked in her stream. But yeah, so it's just kind of like a little idle thing, and it literally so if you mine, it will mine until you can't. It will continue mining until you stop it. So that's kind of why it's like a idle thing. Let me close that. There we go. So if you wanted to mine this copper, it will mine the copper until you have no energy left, or you tell it to do something else. It'll do everything until you tell it to do something else. But I do want to make sure, oops, over here real quick. I can give out. Come on, where'd it redeem? There we go. So I can give people like an hour. Oh, you guys give every. Okay, yeah. I can give out an hour. You guys can give out an hour to everybody. You can do like the 6 hours for yourself, kind of whatever you want to do. I do plan on kind of giving out time and whatnot throughout the stream. So for anybody who comes in, and they play the game, we can do that. But the other thing it does do, just to let you know, so when your inventory gets full, it will then you can deposit the loot. You'll go to the bank, and this does it automatically. You don't have to click this. It'll fill up, and once you're full, it will automatically go deposit into the bank. And here, like, this is everything I have in the bank. And you don't have to go to the bank and take stuff out. You just deposit stuff, and if I wanted to smelt this copper, I could just go smelt the copper. It doesn't have to be in my inventory to do that. Or if I had raw chicken, I could go cook the raw chicken. It doesn't have to be in my oops, sorry. Here, it doesn't have. Yeah, it's up. It doesn't have to be in my. Weird. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I think it's off. I'll have to fix. Oh, yeah, it got moved. That's that back. Yeah, it changed. That's weird. It was not that big. Weird. I don't know where to put it yet either. I was thinking of putting it below me, but depending on what I have open, I would then have to move it. So I don't know the best place to put it. So we'll just put it there for now because there is some stuff behind it. But yeah, so saying I'm idle, so I need to go pick something to do. So I don't know. I have been working on, let's see, I have iron bars. So I'm done with my iron. That's why I'm done, because I was doing iron bars. So then you'll stop and you'll be idle until you do something else. So we can then go to, I want to smelt, because I want to make pickaxes. So then we can go find an anvil. So I usually go up here to find an anvil just because usually the other ones are kind of full. I don't remember where it's at exactly. It's around up here somewhere though. Yeah, anvil. Usually this one's pretty open, and then I'm just gonna do all pickaxes. And you're like, oh, why are you doing pickaxes? Well, I was told if you do 1,000 pickaxes, you can then or if you have 1,000 pickaxes in your inventory or / bank, I also have this ability called pulverized iron, and it would increase that. I don't have anything I can learn. Okay, so that's why I'm. Oh, nice. Yeah. So, okay. You can kind of go 4 spots around it. So, yeah. So, and it tells you what you're doing. You're gathering tools and minerals, forging an iron pickaxe. So, supposedly once you get 1,000, let's look and see if it's in here. I haven't looked too much into this. I just been mining for the most part and attacking and get my strength up. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, so it's not that. Oops. Mining apprentice is 30. Oops. Expert skills. 75 is expert, so I'm not even close to mining expert. But anyways, yep, that's kind of something to do. You kind of like, hey, just go and just does whatever it does. So let me move this way. Now it's small. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it's okay. All right. I'm confused. I think now it's super. What happened? Back to this real quick and then I've been sitting here earlier. it's a little bigger. Yeah, this would work. Close enough. That's close enough. Okay. Anyways, I guess let's get back at it. Oh yeah, you can, if you want to find other streamers, you can, they're at the very bottom. There's a, who goes at the, oh, at the top, there's a streamers option, and you can select other streamers. And you just sit in there. If you sit in there, you get participation. So you can get points and whatnot. If you see one that has 2.0 times, that means you can go in there. If you have 400 of their channel points, you can then get a drop, which gives you some sort of favor. I forget what it is. You'll get a favor. If you get enough of those, and you can trade it in. You can get a pet and whatnot, which is kind of neat. Okay, so let's go back here. So we were going to start working on our crouch. So if we do a blend space, where we blends player, animations, blend space. So we have, I don't want to use this one anymore, so we can delete that one. We can then add a new blend space. So of course, what that does is, oh wait, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember how to do the blend space. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you do a blend space. Let's go. Do you do? I don't think you do. I think it's you can. Not needed. Yeah, that's all right. So if I remember correctly, we so here we go. State machine. Okay, so yeah, so here's state machine, and then montages. We're going through standing crouching. You want to play animation montage for one shot action. Oh my god, like I said, I'm trying to remember. I've done it a number of times before, but unfortunately it just doesn't do anything. I completely forget. So but I do know for that we want to go into our character player blueprints, our animation one. Okay, so what it's saying is that if we go in here, you have this. So what you want to do is not use that. You want to do a state machine. Motion. We can go in here. I did this already, but I don't know where it went. Oh, sorry. Okay. I forgot. I was like, oh crap, what was going on? Nothing's going on. Okay, yeah, so I'm moving it. Okay. So if we go back here, so this is our moving, so we want to create add a state for idle. Create a state for idle. I'm annoying. Be yourself. Yeah, I know. I think. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say what? That's new. Nope, it's not. No, it's been a while, and I haven't streamed in like 3 months. And when I did, it was like a couple streams in that 3 months. I do plan on doing more. What I was thinking of is tomorrow is Easter, so I probably won't stream tomorrow. But I do plan on starting to do like a couple days a week. I was thinking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekends. probably in the morning though, so I'll try to stream for a while. So I know people try to come in to get their stream streaks. So I'll try to stream for a while on the weekends. I do plan on probably getting up kind of early, you know, making coffee and then trying to start around 6 a.m. and trying to go to, depending on what's going on, I'm hoping, you know, at least 4 hours. Because I know with Twitch, if you stream for 4 hours, you get more people coming, or you get out there more. So that's why I wanted to try to do longer streams on the weekends, because I can't on the weekdays. And then idle, standing. Here we go. Have that. That's my goal, is to try to stream for a while so people that want to keep their streak can kind of come in and do that. Me do something. Yeah, so I'll help out with I mean, if you guys wanted something like Microscape is something that you guys do want to do, I do try to play it on every hour or so. I'll try to. Oh, ad starts in like. I'll try to do one every. I wanted to change that too. I'll try to do one every hour. So pretty much, I'm gonna switch my. I don't know how to switch it right now. I'll probably have to go in, but I do plan on going in and switching on Twitch from every 30 minutes get a minute and a half to every hour do 3 minutes. So that, you know, I know it's been an hour, I can then give out points for Microscape. You know, get up and do whatever I need to do real quick. I'll try to throw I don't know, I know they got words for words on stream or something like that, and some other games I still need to look into. Like I said, I didn't realize until I logged in today, but I have to redo all of my like streamer bot stuff and all of my Firebot stuff all over again. Like I said, I did forget to do this though. I'm sorry, D-Man. Out to you. So D-Man plays, I know, Fortnite a lot. I'll try to play with you again, D-Man. I will say that. I do have it downloaded. Last I checked, it was updated. And I have my I'll probably just use my keyboard for right now. Like it's been a little bit. I'm like, I wanted to, and I'm like, I don't know, because I know you play with some other people, so I don't want to like jump in if it's something like, hey, you know, I'm only playing with myself and, you know, 1 or 2 other people. I don't want to jump in, because I don't know if that's, you know, hey, that's kind of what I'm doing today. I know some people are kind of like, hey, we need or I'm playing, you know, with whoever today, or, you know, these 2 people. So I know usually you're like, I don't care, just come on in. So okay, so we have our idle, and then we have our we'll add a new state, walk, jog. So this one will be the blend space. We have speed, so we want to grab our speed. So we can test this real quick. See how it's working now. Really good. And you can see on the left, it'll have like 400. I don't see my... So with keyboard and mouse, it's either pushing the button or you're not. So it's either 0 or max. If you have a controller, though, you can actually walk. So as you can see, I connected my controller. I'm moving with my controller. I need to probably increase the speed on that a little bit. But we can kind of walk, and you see how it's like 155, 160. And then as I keep going, it's he's starting to kind of shuffle a little bit. And then running, and then full or jogging, really. So that's how you test to kind of see. I don't know, his kind of looks a little weird, but you want to know, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's his first game. I'm can learn how to do more stuff later. But as you can see, when he's walking normal, what I look at is the ground underneath his feet sliding, like he's walking, but he's walking like he looks like he's like walking. I don't know how to explain it. Basically you have a walking animation, but you're just flying across the like you're sliding across the ground. And that's what we do not have. You can see him walking and that's not doing that, and he's running and it's not doing that, so we're perfect. The other thing I want to do is run. Like I said, I'll have to look into that. So access none, trying to read real property character movement. Access anything. I thought it was talking about this, but it looks like it's talking about this. So what we can do is ask, actually, what I can do, so it's kind of neat. I can do print screen. I have a, I don't know if you guys, oh, you guys can't. Okay, so sorry, you guys can't. I can print screen. Actually, I need to delete some of these real quick. There we go. There's just some videos I took trying to show some people some stuff, but you can take this image, I can copy it and I can put it in. Actually, then we can copy the image, so the image is there. So then what I can do is just minimize this out of the way, and then I can play the again, and I can stop and kind of copy this. There we go. So basically, I'm trying to get a website so I can kind of understand. So begin play fires casting the blueprint character set. Okay, yep. The correct theory is turns none. The cast fails silently and the character never sets. Check the, oh, okay. So basically what it's saying is this, which I should have thought of. So because the cast, it sounds like the cast is failing because it's not able to get that far. Print string. And then, so we look here. Oops. Where to print string, confirm that it's actually failing. So let's connect this maybe. Let's check this out real quick. I'm sorry if it's kind of doing a little laggy. Let me know. Like I said, I'm trying it out. Before the, oh, okay, yeah. So I don't know what's going on. So what we're gonna do is valid here. Not file. Okay, so it's not that is valid because we need to make sure it connects. This one, yeah, it is valid. File, save, play. So it's not, I don't know where it would pop up at. So consider Okay, so so helpful resources. Okay, so the form link is especially, well, this one? That's just the form for the whole thing though. I guess we could search. Oops. Wanted here. Taking forever. All right. I figured out how to. Okay, I didn't think it would. All right, let's do. Validated get or is. We're calling the set is crouch. This. Um. This none. What do we got here? Daniel, I'm yes, so am I. Okay, error comes when I closed out the game. On thread, but they're okay. So let's see what he's looking at. All right, so he goes from, I don't know what this is in. It is, let's have an add viewport, so it's probably in character blueprint maybe. He's delaying it for a little bit, branching off. If it is a player controller, it's true. You'll create a player UI widget. You'll set, you probably right click promoted this to a variable to set it, and then you're adding the view, adding it to the view by the looks of it. Here's the variable UI point to, which is this. Do it this way. Here's the entire. As it were. Okay, so what's the actual? I'm none trying to read. So the node, it's, oh, it's this. It's right here. This. So that means that there might be an issue with this. Oh, okay. So can't print string off of. Okay, so let's. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Okay, so we still got a little bit of time, and then I'll about 20 minutes or so, and I'll send out another hour for everybody. Air seems not the blocks. Yeah, so the screen's, yeah, controller BP. Okay. But if I remove the get block, do enemies are okay, so this is, that's pretty old though. I'm trying to find something a little newer because this would have been right around the time that UE5 was coming out, I think. So there were still some issues. I mean, between that and now, I think there's probably been a lot of things that have changed. Um, Okay, so here's the blueprint. Okay, so it's not anything. Okay, so all right, so let's go back. Um, okay, okay. So instead of begin, oh, so if we, which basically, so switch this out. Let's see if this even does anything. I do know you do need this. I just don't know when. Like I said, I'm figuring things out. We can grab that though. Compile. There's no issue. If I play and I close, issue's gone. Okay, so that was the whole thing. Is because we were using the incorrect red node thingy. I forget what these are called. Execution. So yeah, I guess this execution node we're not using correctly. Okay, so this is like begin play, and this is okay. That makes sense. All right. So okay, I don't even. Okay, so now we can go back to what I was doing. We can run around, do stuff, stop. There's nothing. Okay, yep. I had to look at my other monitors. I got like stuff everywhere. I got like 4. So there's no issue. Okay, so since that's done, we got our walking done, we got our jogging done. Let's work on. Oh, this is working because we switched it. So we have this working, and I do want to add one other thing. If we go to our inputs, we'll put actions that I do run. I did do a run. It is a bool, so that's what I want. We can go back and go in here, look at our, it's a left shift. This is not set up yet. I don't, I think first let's check and make sure we do have a run animation. I'm pretty sure we do. Oh, nope, it's gonna be animations. Animation here. Sorry, run. The AM. Oh. Run. Okay, so we do have a running animation. Okay, it's right there. I saw something going on over there. But it looks like we're doing. What's the... So which one should we do? If we do run... Issue is I want to look up 2 things. Alright, so that's our kind of slow run. This is our jog. Oh yeah, so what we could do is go back into our blueprint or our blend space. Player. Oops. That. Go in here. No. Hang on, I gotta remember where it's at. Our blend space, we can go back into our movements. If we put 400 here, so we'll also need to open quick. We put in 400 for that, so we want to open up our if I can remember something. We want to open up something here, blueprints, open up this. So we want our max. So I did change this to 400, so we're going to change this back to 600 because I'm going to add that other movement in, that the other, the run, not the run fast, but the run. And then when I hold shift, we can then, you know, do the fast run. So but then this is going to be kind of interesting how to figure this out because it's going to be kind of a pain. So let's do 600. So that looked good there, but if we do run, okay, well, fine, I'll find it myself. I didn't do it, that's why. Okay, so shoot. All right, the fun begins. We have to go in here, we have to go here. Motion or... Okay, so we have run, and then we want the no root motion, and then there's a, oh, it's right here, it's right here. So what we want to do is we want to grab these two. If we right click, retarget animations, select our, it doesn't matter which one I pick because all these aren't skeletons, these are skeletal meshes. As you can, I can't really point it out because if I move it's going to go away. So as what it is, and like the SK Kochar Headsman 01, under that it has a skeletal mesh. The actual skeleton, so I can use any of these because the skeleton underneath is the same. I just go down and pick peasant because that's what I'm using. It doesn't honestly matter. Click this one, and then we'll do run. Want to select. Okay, so we want to do. Oh no, it's a. So we got the AF is like adult female, I think, and then you have AM, which is adult male. To be the movement's different. That was the only thing I could tell about it. That's just. We'll grab. That one. So now I got to figure out which one looks better to me. Is it this one? Which is weird. If you look at his hands, I can't stop it, unfortunately. And then you look at this hands, the hands are different, which is weird. They should be kind of linked up. So like how he's running should be how they're running. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care right now. I mean, because it's just going to be like a small game. I'm probably going to use it for fishing. I'll have to go find some fishing stuff, though. And then we want run fast, no. So that would be when we hold our shift. So we're actually running. It's probably about 900, maybe 1200. We want to select this one. Which one? Oops. That looks like you're running actually. I don't know. To me, that one seems better. Return S. Then we'll put these in character, play animations, folder. Exports. We have the two animations there. So now, hopefully, or we might have to. They're there. I didn't know. Like it. It took me forever to remember how to do this because when I was working on this earlier, this right here was not here. Like I had no assets. And I'm like, I know I did what the whole issue was. Instead of doing export assets, I did the other export, and you don't do that because you don't get what you need. It was such a pain. It took me a little bit to figure that out. What we can do though is set that there. Then what we do is when we're running, we want to look at the ground. That's my main thing, is when I'm running, am I sliding across the ground? And honestly, no. It looks like you're taking steps that correlate with that, so we can then, like this. So when you're walking, oops, walk. Issue. Too fast. If we look when we're, oops. If we look when we're walking looks fine, right? There's no sliding really. Still a little bit, but I'm fine with that. And then you boost it up to 400. We're getting there. There we go. That looks perfect. I don't see any issues. I don't really, I mean, there's probably a little bit of sliding. Okay, whatever, it's fine. And then you run. Definitely don't really see, I mean, it's there a little bit, but it's not like a thing that's gonna like do anything. Eventually, so now that's done. So what we can do, we got our running done. Let's go over here real quick. So, if I have, walk, jog, run animation. I have input action. Into the player blueprint. Let's see if I don't know exactly how to type it out. Yep, handles input logic gameplay. I understand that. Oh, see, okay. Basically what this says, if we go back here, we can, okay, that's for the zoom in and out. So let me see real quick. Let's go back here. I like being, so if we zoom out and we can zoom in, like the field of view type, because as you zoom out, it's like your camera's opening up more, so you can kind of see more. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I should do that way or if I should use the actual, if I should have the camera spring arm itself. So if we look in here, the viewport, you have the spring arm. I don't know if I should shorten the spring arm and make the spring arm longer. I would have to look and see how other games have done it, because that could help me figure out how I should do it or how I could do it. Close that. So yep, so we'd go in here, and then here in these variables we'd add is B. My B is sprinting. So you want to compile, and then you'd have your default value is sprinting. So then I think here we open, we go back here to our event graph. Oh yeah, so we're using the field of view zoom. This is what we're using. So as you zoom in, you're it's like a camera, so they'll go in, and then as you're zooming out, you kind of get more of what's going on around you. So we do have IA run. You know what? We're gonna switch out the sprint because we have is sprinting. Let's change that. Sprint. We have sprint, and we need to go into the context. And it did change. I just wanted to verify that happened. So then we can do is sprint. Oh, wait. You take this. So if we look over here, so the way that this looks to me, press and release, is more of like a UE4 type of thing. You probably could have, I don't know how to do it off the top of my head. Yeah, so we don't need, like, so what this is saying, which I kind of understand, because our, like, because your drive purely off of the speed will naturally blend into the running animation when the character moves faster. Sprint animation, we do, so we will, okay, so we will need it because we do. Because we have a you know, jog, we have a run, and then we'll have a sprint. Okay. Kind of checking on my little thing over the corner over here. You can close that. But yeah, so if you guys want some other streamers too to get some more points, you can always when you open the microscape, you can always just hit streamers. Like I said, right now it looks like there's 2 people that are having an event going on, or drop festival I should say. So you can get appreciation. Oh, what is it called? Hang on, I have 1 or 2 or something. I need to do that more, and I don't. Go in here, we go to audience favor. That's what you get. You'll get an audience favor. I think you need like 10 of them or something. I think 3 or 5 gets you a time crystal, which I found. And I think 10 gets you something too, like a pet or something. I'll have to look more into it. So let's go back here though. So we will need to do that. That makes more sense because if you, yeah, okay. We did set, I don't, so the issue then is, I don't think we need to, oh, so what you're doing here is you're setting the max walk speed. So if we go triggered, how do we do? I had this all set up. I need to, I don't know which one I had it. I have so many. I think I should just, like, I don't know which one's what. I have so many projects right now that I just like, I'm gonna start it, and then I kind of like, let's go over here and start again, right? Let's start again. No, don't do that. Just sit down and work on what you're working on. If you decide that, hey, I don't want to make this game right now, I want to make this other type of game, that's something completely different. I literally started like 10 different ones, all for the same thing, and they don't do that. Very bad. Let me get something to drink. But yeah, if you guys can't hear me that well or anything, just let me know. It's like I said, I have a dynamic mic, and I literally have to be like eating it because it's just how it is. All right, so we'll go back here. That's triggered. We will set is sprinting, and then we need to grab the controller. I don't know if it's, probably not. It doesn't look like. Let's delete this. I don't know. Hang on. Let's look up here. Gosh, I have some of these. That's here. We have our movement component. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so yeah, never mind. We're good. Go down here. What we're doing is we're actually going to set the oh, I can get it. Don't know. Set. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So what we need to do is we need to set the max walk speed. So currently, if we go here, the character movement, our max speed, of course. Okay, so our max walk speed is 600, and since we're going to be running, we're going to want to set that higher. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. That's under character movement, not movement component. So can I display character? A lot of gets. That's walkable floor angle. Nope, can't spell. Nope, no max walk speed. Oh man, where is it at? Pawn movement component is what we need it to be. Get it? No. What if I... So if, let's go back over here real quick. How to... hold the sprint. So it's... Okay, make it sure. Hopefully it's not lagging. I actually can't see... Oh yeah, I can. It's this. Where's... Let me do something real quick over here. You have my... Oh, I put it back. Take this out just so I can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, okay, so ad starts... in a little bit, so I will be giving everybody... Okay. I was kind of wanted to check my frames. It's lagged a little bit, but not too bad. So ads are starting in about 10 seconds. So what I will do is I will some stuff. Full buddy an hour. You want to know what? We'll give everybody 2 hours. Okay. So while we wait, I'm going to go use the bathroom because it does say ads will be starting soon, so I'll be right back. Fortunately, like I said, all my stuff is gone, so I'm going to have to do it through OBS, so I'll have to... where's it? This one? It's this one. There we go. All right, and this one. There we go. Okay, we're good. Don't know how much time is left. Okay, we're good. We're back. Yeah, so if anybody who hasn't seen it yet, um, I said there is, we're gonna go over here. Sorry, grab this. Microscape.cc. Like I said, something to do. You'll always do something until you either run out. So eventually I'll run out of iron and then I'll stop and be idle, or you can always mine. You always mine, you go drop off at bank, always mine, drop out, and you'll do that until you stop. You can see I'm starting to get up there. Like I got attack of 21, strength, defense, but I've mainly been mining. I've been smithing right now because I was told if you get 1,000 iron pickaxes, one of your abilities, this one, you can get higher. I'm kind of stuck right here. So that's why I was told, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look more into this. Oh, my thing unplugged. So we'll have to, I guess, either someone here already knows or figure it out together. But I don't know. I enjoy it. It's just something to do. Keep an eye on it. Like you get energy. I think you have like 22 hours. I participated in my own stream, so that's the other thing. You'll get points for participating, or an hour. Looks like at 1.2 hours for participating every so often. I think it's every probably hour or something. Maybe doesn't look like it though. You can go into other people's streams and get an hour for everybody, including yourself, or you can get spend 2,000 points to get what was it, 6 hours, or you can go to like these two streams specifically, Void Forever and was it Zaldara 87. They're on 2, so this means that they have this drop festival, so you will get these audience favors, which you can turn in. You do that somewhere. I think it's, I honestly think you turn them in Magic Shop. I think you turn them in here, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I still pretty new. I just literally like I click and just like go away and do whatever, and I come back. Oh, he's idle, or oh wow, he's super high level, and I got way more stuff than I need, and I better do something about that type of thing. Should be a little bit more active though. Loot bag, and then like you can. It's kind of interesting, which I kind of like. Is let's say you have raw chicken, if it's in the bank, you can just go and cook it, right? So if you just go to like a little fire and you can cook it, or is it fire or is it? Hang on, where do you go to cook? I think it's the fire you cook at. I could just click it, and why am I doing that? I could just click this. Yeah, you can cook at the fire, so if you have meat or chicken or whatever, you can cook. But you just gotta make sure you have the stuff. So if you go here, it just requires dough, which I don't have. So you minus 1 dough to get 1 bread. So, like I said, kind of neat. I enjoy it, but I'm just smelting right now, or using anvil. Like I said, I'm just making pickaxes. So move that off this side. Like I said, I'm still. So I watched a ton of videos, so I knew how to do all this stuff, and I'm gonna put that in quotes too. I do have. Like I need to do things myself, so I can like come over here, like I can ask AI and then be like, hey, give me a website, which I keep forgetting to do, and they'll give you. I've been hoping for a little bit better websites, but if we go up, they kind of didn't, which kind of sucks. Like it gives you an overview, like it gives you like this level, but you kind of need like down here type of level. So that's the only issue that I'm seeing with at least Claude. I know I'd have to look at, we can actually probably, let me go. I have, I mean, there's nothing bad. It's just I have some other things I've been looking up, which has some of my information that because I was giving it because I'm trying to get a new job as a manager. So I was giving it my resume and like it would kind of like, here, is this a good resume? And usually it's like, yeah, it's fine. So we could check this out. Like if I were to ask the same question at this rate. So if I were to do this, because what I like is if it gives me a website. So it says, hey, it's searching the web. It says, hey, here's some problems. And then usually I think at the end it gives you, yeah, some websites, specific websites, which Claude didn't do. Like Claude gave some very I mean, they were helpful if you want to start digging. This is more of a hey, it's like right type of, maybe, I mean, hey, could be right here type of thing. But we did figure that out. That was oh, that's right. The issue with that was I used the begin play instead of the initialization because it was in the animation animation blueprint. Play. Yeah, so what we did, I do remember, is we had begin play. And we had this here instead of this one, and once we switched it out with this one, it worked fine. So we're good. So we this. Don't know if I don't really. I'll just leave it open. So we are running now. Looks fine. So now I need to do shift. I have it set for shift. I think it's the left one on my controller that shut off. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. So what we're trying to do is we have our sprint. We are sprinting, right? And then we are completed. Okay, this not work. Maybe on complete, we will stop sprinting, and we want to change the max run speed, which I am having an issue doing. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. There's this player controller, which I don't. You can check. Was it character? Character movement component. We don't want to do that though. And then, oh my gosh, we do want to do this. We want this. Will this work? I guess. I literally thought like, nope, this isn't gonna work. It might work. All right. So let's set it something unrealistically careful when I say unrealistically, because I might push forward and bam, I'm off falling. So we don't want that. We know it'd work, but not what we really want. So let's try 2500. Okay, that did not work. Dang it. Invalid class, character movement component used in template by add component. All right, that's... thought it might work. All right. So it's here. So invalid class, character movement. This template. Oh. Here? Did not go there. Doesn't want that. It wants. Let's see if there's anything else. So you can't use this one. Movements. That's still an add component. Creates a new component. How's the first component? Really understand. All right. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we have this. So how do I go from here to here? Now the question. Don't think. I think we want to component. Have movements. See, you have the get. I don't want the get. I want to set. Oh. Come on. I mean, oh, you can look through sets. Max. Get max speed. What if we have to do this? So but we're not really setting the map. Like, it's not being set. I don't think that's right. Oops. I don't think that's right. Okay, let's go over here real quick. So, let's go here. Okay. Oh, we gotta go back. Sorry, we gotta go back. Let's go back. I'm gonna print this off. I'm not sure. My cat. So I have like a little bench right behind, like right underneath that camera on my cat. So I put my foot on it. There we go. Sorry, I could take pictures. I got this Naga editor thing. Really nice. And Unreal. Let's go back over here. Image to having or to go from the image to hang on. Let's put the image in. So in Unreal, how do I from the image to be able to set to let's see. Add set off each set is get character movement set max walk speed. So where's the get character movement though? Drag off the exec pin. Okay, so there's no character. It's kind of interesting because you have the set walkable floor angles. I think. Movement components. Sets. Walk speed. Okay, so if I have this here, right? So we don't have this character movement. Let's... Oh, actually, let's compile. It doesn't work because it doesn't have an object. Self. Work. Warning. BP character. Okay. Okay, so that's not gonna don't think that'll work either. So what Kind of interesting on choice of things. Looks like it's all materials. That did work. So if we're doing this, if let's see if this works first. If this works, I'm gonna have to do something. Okay. So I click it. Okay. Ooh, it works. I guessed correctly. So we're casting, and I don't want to cast like that. So, oh, okay. So we're fine. Okay. Sorry, I was messing around. No more messing around. Okay. So since we're casting here, I'm gonna put the. Oh, we're going to go. How am I gonna do? Let me back out. I kind of feel good. I figured something out. Let's do this. I'm gonna copy it back into here because we do. Oops. All right, so we're using this movement component. So we're setting so we can use this to. Cast so here movement component. So we casting there. Then I think we can promote to a variable, and then we can change this variable as character. Is this good? No idea, man. I'm gonna have to ask to see if this is just a dumb thing or not. I don't know. I have zero knowledge of this. So got like 10. And I got the rego, like I have streamer bod. I need to set up it. I thought it was set up, but it's not working. About to set up the time for that, saying, hey, you know, you got like 30 or 5 minutes left or whatever. So okay, I guess we can. All right, so since we're doing that here, we can go back. This go here, so we don't need it. Can do is then grab this. Good work. I know usually you don't want to do this. You probably should promote this to a variable. In that variable, you should probably then set the actual self, but if it works. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, folks. Just takes a while to get up to speed, but it doesn't slow down. So the next thing we need to do this as well, where we could have fast run is one thing, and then run could be the other one, maybe. Set this down to what was it, 600? So if we up to speed, that just so that's just ridiculously fast. We're not going to be doing that. I have to I'm thinking now, because how am I going to do this in the animation? So I know how. Go back here real quick. Let's do this to see if, and then we'll do state machine. Go in here. We will do. Okay, and I know we need to do some other things that need to be done, but I will get there. So it did not change. I'm not seeing the animation really change. Oh my gosh, I am dumb. Don't mind me. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so idle works because we're idling. This works because that's there. Shoot. Doing fat. Okay, so okay. Oh, I need to enter into the transition. Okay. Crap. I was like, why is this work? Oh my gosh, like I completely forgot a ton like this. Okay. Fine, it's fine. Okay, what do we got? So if we are going from idle to jog, so we're idle. To go from idle to jog, we have to look at the speed. So speed is greater, maybe 0. Well, no, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this. Greater than or greater or equal to 1. If this works. Okay. We're still missing the transition between the next one. If so, we could probably do the same thing. So we'll take speed, but if speed is greater than 600, because it doesn't matter what it is, it just needs to be greater than 6. Oops, I forgot a loop. Hello, how are you doing today? Let's see. Okay. I would very much slaughter your name. Sorry, I was looking at the. I mean, in parentheses, it looks like it's. Yeah. I'm sorry. How do you pronounce? I'm sorry. How do you pronounce your name? I don't like kind of being or pronouncing it incorrectly, and it kind of, because to me that's kind of disrespectful. So I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. Oh, so I don't want to forget. We need to go to the animation. I have to go to this one. Loop. This one. Loop. Why is it not? But hopefully you're having a good day though today. It was kind of rainy here. I think it's raining. It's kind of dark out now, but it was kind of. I mean, it was warm, but it was just muggy, warm and muggy and rainy. So speed is run. But I click the loop. What else do you do then? It doesn't even do like the whole. Let's see. It's like it goes to like right here, so it's almost through the whole thing. It just kind of stops. Usually I thought that would have fixed with this loop. Update. Did I not save it? Hang on, let's if I'm it's not though. Oh hey, we're in the same boat. I know a little bit, but very little. Oops. But yeah, there's a lot of people I know that are a lot more knowledgeable. They will be rating to one of them, and he's on. He's been going through a tutorial on Udemy. And he usually has a couple people in his chat that are pretty knowledgeable, that if you ask questions, they'll definitely help you out. I mean, they've helped me out. So, yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, we'll raid to him, but I'll give him a shout out, though. Works. There we go. But yeah, so he's one of them that will go, or I mean, he's learning, but he has people in his chat that help out that are a lot more knowledgeable than I am. Like Jedum NZ, I think. He's another one. The Magnetron. She usually is in the morning though. Well, my time. So it's 8:30 for me. So it's like 12 hours in the past or in the future. I think. Oh, she probably starts at 5 though. So yeah, it'd be like 8 or 9 hours in the future. She'll be streaming. I think. I don't know if she streams today. Sunday. But yeah, there's a lot of people. If you're looking for help, at least, like I said, I'm pretty new. I don't know very much. I'm just trying to figure this out myself. Sorry, I'm looking for. Okay, my YouTube went up. Not too. Yeah, it's still live. Okay, let me go to my channel, see if I can get it. I need to at least have it up so I can see what's going on. Let's see if it's in here. It's in there already. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty new. I know a little bit. And I'm trying to figure it out myself. And if we go over here, I do have Claude up, Claude AI. But I try to use Claude to kind of give me a boost in the right direction. And then I start running and then I fall down. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then if we go back here, kind of my thing. So yeah, usually I stream. Sometimes I get people that come in that'll help out too. So if you're looking for some help, just start streaming. And sometimes some people come in and give you a hand. What's the issue? I think I know what the issue. Nothing going back. If we do speed is oops, less than or equal to 600 back. And then, oops, if we go, we still need back to idle. So go to idle. If, oops, speed is, let me think. All right, so speed is, cool. No, you want to know what? Speed is less than 1. Go back to idle, because let's... Okay, so there's an issue, as you can see. See how it's trying to... It's kind of going back and forth. So let's... This might not be, like, the best way to do. Kind of what I'm hinting at. Alright, so let's close these. Let's... This... And then we have our locomotion. So speed is greater than or equal to 1. So speed is less than or equal to 600. We should be in this. And if it's greater than 600, we should be... Wondering why it's not... Oh, wow, my... Average render... I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into... Not... Like... It's like at 6,300 kilobits per second, but... Oh, I'm sorry. I really need to get... I really need to get my ad thing set up. I didn't realize that there's an ad going on, so my apologies. I do like to stop like working on things if I notice, unfortunately. So that's my fault. I apologize for that. Like I said, I'll have to... Premiere bot isn't working, so I'll have to figure that out. Taking though, do those open. So this is just how to find the direction of for if you're using a 2D blend space. This is what you use. I just want to save it. Like I said, this whole project is really nothing. It's just me learning how to do stuff. So that's so that if I need to learn how to do something and I can figure it out here, and then I can then go back to go back, you know, if I need to come back and be like, okay, remember I did this, let's kind of go look and see what I did, type of thing. So that's this type of project. Okay, so let's go over here. So in Unreal, what is this? Is animation blueprint? Animation blue. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it looks like something happened. Give me 1 second. Oh, my smithing went up to 23. Okay. Okay, I had to check that. Oh, we're lagging for strange reason. Oh, we're dropping. All right. check real quick. Checking. Let me see if. Okay, sorry guys. I'm kind of checking something really quick. This is ridiculous. So my upload right now is 9, but I'm using some of it to upload to Twitch and to YouTube, but I'm not using that much. I'm using 6, and then I'm using maybe 10 for YouTube, 8, somewhere around there. That's 16. I get 50, so I don't know why it's down at 10 right now. That's kind of bad. And okay, but anyways, let's I guess go with this real quick. Okay, yeah, we're way behind. Okay, on Twitch. This is annoying. Move this down here. Shrink it down. Okay, let's see. We are dropping frames like it's cool. Let's kind of watching. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I still dropping like 59 frames. I don't know why. It's the network. It's not. It's. I think if I end stream over on YouTube, that might help out. So let me do that real quick. Sorry. Okay, so it's twitch.tv. End stream over there. Let's see if that might help.